What does a hermit crab call its home? Michelle. Welcome back everybody to another episode of Building Bases inspired by Hermitcraft members. If you haven't seen the past episodes, I highly recommend you going and checking them out because I've built bases inspired by Scar, Tango Tech, Impulse SV, Joe Hills, Gemini Tay, and Green. So let's go ahead and get the wheel of names up right now, and then we're going to spin it to see who we get. We've got 3 names on the wheel today. Let's see who we get. All right, we're going to get Mumbo Jumbo. Let's go. So trying to decide where I want to build this base for Mumbo, it's gotta be behind Green. I mean, come on. I put Mumbo's face inside of Green's base. I'll also put it on the floor. I forgot about that. But yeah, this area right up here looks to be perfect for this. Okay, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna come on in and get rid of some of this stuff and just make the area a little more flat. So to get started, I think we're going to build a homage to his season 2 base where he joined Hermitcraft by building a big stone circle right up in the sky. And there we go. We got the main circle of the build done. And if you're not sure what I mean by the circle from season 2, here's a quick picture of his base. This was my second introduction to Mumbo Jumbo because I first found him on YouTube when he was in season 4 or 3 or 4 of Hermitcraft. So I went back and I had to watch all of season 2, and let me tell you, this was a good one. So next, I think we're going to do some little farming on the inside of this circle, leaving an open space to drop down into where our storage area is. And I know it looks weird right now, this just being a circle, but I'm going to fill in the sides and it's going to basically look like a man-made mountain. Okay, I've got the dirt placed for our farm area, and to keep everything hydrated, I'm using mangrove roots that are waterlogged. This is probably one of my favorite things that they've added just for farming. But then, of course, we have to make these potatoes. And if you don't get the potato reference, here's another picture of Mumbo dressed as a superhero who's also a potato. It was a great bit. You had to be there. Okay, now that we have this much done so far, let's go ahead and start making the stone walls that are gonna kind of come out and make this man-made mountain to kind of house our entire base. And I want to leave some room for redstone, especially a redstone door to be the main entrance. I think that will be really cool. All right, so I went ahead and did the back wall of the base here. I did not want to do the front because I do have some redstone that I'm going to be putting in, but I think now what we can do is start building the storage system in the center of the base, and we're just gonna have chests on all 4 sides and kind of do a callback to, I think, season 3 with his storage center that has kind of an ice theme. All right, we got the basics put in for a storage system. Over here, I'm gonna put a block swapper because we gotta have some redstone in here, and then get the little ledges up above filled in with some different things. We'll do an entrance here, maybe a bedroom here. I don't know. We got some different ideas of things to play with. So I'm going to go ahead and get some of those in right now. Okay, we got a little bit done. Not as much as I kind of wanted to. But first I put a block swapper in here so we can go between a smithing table and the crafting table just to give us a little bit more of a redstone-y vibe. We also have our own version of Grumbot, which, yeah, it's not as impressive as Mumbo's and Green's, but you know, for me, it's the best I can do. Plus, it even gives us some prompts that we can actually hit this button for and get. See, he's asking for his father. He asks if Mumbo's still mayor. Yes, Grumbot, Mumbo is still mayor, I promise. See, he's happy. We're all good. Just don't tell him the truth. He doesn't need to know. Another thing I added was the slime block launcher. If we hit it at the right angle, it will actually launch us up here, and this will actually be our entrance to the base, or exit to the base. Yeah, one of those. All right, we went ahead and built our exit to the base. So again, if we hit this launcher just like so, it brings us up to our bubble column so we can actually get to the top. Don't worry about this. This is going to be the entrance to the base, so we can kind of come on over to this area, drop down to the slime block launcher and land safely. But just in case you get tired of that, we got ladders. It works pretty well. Now I need to figure out what I'm putting in these sides. I want to do something with an enchantment table and probably some smelting, but we also just need a bedroom. because, you know, what's a base without a bed? So I went ahead and made just a very simple kind of smelting area. I couldn't really think of what else to put here, but I thought, oh, we need a place to smelt stuff. So I thought this is going to be perfect. It's small. We can make it bigger. We can automate it. All that kind of stuff. And then over here we have a very easy, simple enchanting area, nothing too fancy, a little decoration stuff. This right here is my favorite thing. So we all know that Mumbo likes to make useless redstone contraptions. He's made multiple videos on it, and I thought this one is perfect. So right now it's daytime. If I go ahead and set it to nighttime, you'll notice that our piston retracts. So if we go ahead and we grab our bed and then we sleep in it, it'll turn it to day. Oh, it's supposed to turn us to day and then, oh, wait. Okay, there we go. So I had the daylight cycle off, so I set it back to true. If we sleep in this, it should turn it to day and then kick us out of the bed. There we go. Yes, so it breaks the bed every morning, so it forces us to put it back in here and make our bed. I don't know. It seemed pretty useless to me. All right, I'm going to add a beacon to this little area here before we get started on the piston door up front, and then get this whole thing textured and filled in. All right, after some trial and error, I was able to get this 3x3 sliding door to work. So if I hit this button, it activates these piston retractors and brings the door back so we can come on in. And if I hit this button, it closes behind me. So it works both ways. Pretty great. So then all that's left is to build a bubble elevator up to this place and then get this all sealed in and looking pretty great. So let's do that now. There we have it. My base inspired by Mumbo Jumbo is done. So we just come on up here. We hit this button to open up our piston door. We can close it if we want. We go up this. Whoop. We go up the bubble elevator. That probably could use a little tweaking. Then we have our potato farm, our glorious potato farm up here to reminisce about Potato Man and all of his adventures. And then if we just easily work our way down to the slime block, we can land safely. So down here we have our sorting system. So we have our input chest here. I do need to cover this up with a trap door. There we go. But then it funnels everything into these 3 different modules, except for this one. I wanted to do this one, but the elevator in the back with the piston door is kind of in the way. So this one is just a kind of junk area that will throw stuff. And then we have our block swapper over here. Very simple, but you know, pretty useful. We've got our Grumbot who can answer questions with the push of a button. We have our super simple smelting area up here with our bedroom and useless redstone contraption with our enchantment area. And then when we're all done, we just have to get on this piston slime block launcher. Perfect. Launches this up and we can leave. But if you want to check out any of my other Hermitcraft builds, you can check out this video in the top right corner to get started. And that's all the time I have for you guys today. If you guys like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more, and always hit the bell so you know when videos are coming out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Always remember, the most important thing is to be odd and wash your hands. Peace, guys.